Hey guys, my name is Mariah and welcome to Yoga with Mariah. So for today we are going to do some yoga poses for carpal tunnel syndrome. And what that is it's a compression of the nerve in the wrist. And you can get it through typing, texting, doing yoga, anything like that can trigger it. And what that is where the meridian nerve that connects all the way from your neck, your arm, all the way down to your hand, it's right in the center where it gets compressed in your wrist. I had a lot of wrist injuries in my past, and one of them was a nerve being pinched in my wrist. So I will show you some stretches, finger, forearm, and neck stretches that really helped me over time. So hopefully this will help you as well. All right, everyone. So we will get started. All right, tie your hair back, get into something comfortable, and we'll get our practice started. So find your way into a comfortable seated position in Sukhasana, easy pose. You can sit up on a blanket or on a pillow, whatever you feel comfortable in. And we'll start by connecting with our breath. So gently rest your hands on your thighs. Sit up with a nice straight spine, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Root through your sit bones and rebound through the crown of your head. Gently close your eyes here. And we'll do a few rounds of breath here. Even out the breath. Long, deep inhalations, long, deep exhalations. We'll do 3 rounds of inhalations, in through the nose, out through the mouth. So inhale here, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale out all the air. Gently blink your eyes open. And we'll do a few neck stretches here. So take your right hand on the mat. And then take your left ear and then gently take it towards the left shoulder. Take your left hand and place it on the right ear. And gently pull down. You're going to reach that right arm even further and you should feel a gentle pull. One more breath here. Then inhale, come back to center. Take your left hand down towards the mat and take your right ear towards your right shoulder. Take your right hand and place it on the left ear. And gently walk your left fingertips further, feeling a gentle pull. And inhale, come back to center. We'll do a few neck rolls here. So bring your chin towards your chest and go clockwise, slowly with control, breath by breath. Draw a few circles with the crown of your head. And then we'll go the other direction, counterclockwise, breath by breath. And then find your way back to center. Take your hands behind your head and clasp your fingers. Then bring your elbows out wide. We'll do a few rounds of seated cat-cow. So inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, chin to chest, round your upper back. Inhale, look up, lift the chest. Exhale, round your upper back, chin to chest. Inhale, look up, lift the chest, elbows out wide. Exhale, chin to chest, round your upper back. Find your way back to center. We'll just do a few neck stretches up here. So keep your hands behind your head, elbows pointing nice and wide. You're going to inhale, look up. And it's kind of like you're using your hands as a cradle. Then exhale. You're not moving your chest or your upper back, but you're going to bring your chin towards your chest and gently press your head down. Inhale, just look up. Exhale, chin to chest, elbows out wide. Gently pressing your head down. One more time. Inhale, look up, elbows out wide. And then exhale, come back to center. Release the hands down. We'll do a gentle twist here. So place your right hand behind you, fingers face away from you. Roll the top of the right shoulder away from your right ear. Inhale, your left arm up. Exhale, twist, placing the back of the left hand on the outside of your right thigh. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper, looking over the right shoulder. And as you do this, you should feel this on the left side of your neck and shoulder. One more breath here to make it count. So inhale here, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And inhale, come back to center. Take your left hand behind you, fingers face away from you. Roll the top of the left shoulder away from your left ear. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, twist. Placing the right back of your hand on the left outside of your thigh. I made that a little complicated when I said that. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper, looking over the left shoulder. And you should feel this in your right shoulder and the right side of your neck. Then inhale, come back to center. We'll do a few finger stretches here. So take your right hand out in front of you and then flip the palm up towards the ceiling. The eye of the elbow should be facing up towards the ceiling. And we'll then flex your hand out, fingers face down. So my palm is facing you. So grab your left hand and you're going to grab the pinky. So inhale here. Exhale, gently pull the pinky back. Keep your fingers nice and straight. We're not curling our fingers at all, but you should feel this gently in our forearm, in your forearm. Inhale, come back to center, and we'll grab our ring finger. Exhale, press the ring finger back. Keep your fingers nice and straight. Elbows nice and straight. Draw the right shoulder away from your ear. Then come back to center. Inhale here. We'll grab onto the middle finger and pull back. And see, this one feels good to me. And inhale, come back to center. We'll do the index finger. Exhale, press the index finger back. Make sure your fingers don't curl. And then we'll come back to center. Now the thumb is a little bit different. We're not gently pulling it back. We're pulling it to the side. So grab your thumb. Inhale here. And then exhale, gently pull that thumb off to the side. Keep your elbow nice and straight. And then come back to center. We'll do a few wrist circles here. So we'll switch the crossings of our legs. So just extend your legs out in front of you, shake them out. Shake your hands out. And then we'll cross the opposite shin over the other shin. So whatever shin you started with. And then we'll extend our left arm out in front of you. Flip the palm up towards the ceiling. And then point your fingers down towards the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, pull the right pinky back with your right hand. Or the left pinky back with your right hand. And inhale, come back to center. And then grab your ring finger and Exhale, gently pull that back. Keep your fingers nice and straight, elbows nice and straight. Inhale, come back up to center. Grab onto your middle finger. And then exhale, gently pull that one back. Draw the left shoulder away from the left ear. And come back to center. We'll do the index finger. And then exhale, pull that index finger back. We'll grab onto the thumb. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, pull that thumb to the side. Make sure your fingers don't curl. And come back to center. Release the arms. And then do some wrist circles here. So we'll find our way into tabletop position. And we'll do a few rounds of cat-cows. So grab your blanket, place it underneath your knees. Bring your wrists underneath your shoulders with your wrist distance apart. Bring your knees hips distance apart with your knees under hips. Find a neutral spine here. We'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round your upper back like a cat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Exhale, press into your hands and round your upper back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, press into your hands and spread your shoulder blades apart. Find your way into a neutral spine here. Oh, we have some airplanes going over us right now. So from here, we're going to do some wrist stretches here, forearm stretches here. So you can tuck the back toes, and you're just going to take your right hand and come onto the back of your right hand. Fingers face your knee. We'll just do one side because this can actually be really intense for a lot of people. And you can gently rock back, forward and back. And keep your right elbow nice and straight. And then flip your right palm back over. Come into tabletop position. We'll do the left side. So flip your left hand, fingers face your knees. And then from here, keep your elbows nice and straight and rock back and forth. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. We tend to hike our shoulders towards our ears when we feel a little tense in our forearms or arms. And then come back to tabletop position with your fingers facing the front of the room. And then we will move our fingers towards our knees with our palms face down. Now, if this is not accessible for you and you have tight shoulders, tight wrists, tight forearms, and this is too much, you can always just go halfway with your fingers facing the side of your mat. If not, bring your fingers to face your knees, palms face down. And here you can gently rock forward and back. But keep your palms rooted down. And then here you can also find some stillness in your stretch. Elbows are nice and straight. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Gaze down to lengthen the back of your neck. And keep your palms rooted into the mat. Then flip your fingers forward. We'll come back into tabletop position. We'll do a few rounds of cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round your upper back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. And then find a neutral spine here. Come on to your sit bones. So come and sit up nice and tall, straight in Virasana. And We'll find our way back into Sukhasana, seated easy pose. Now, if the tabletop wrist stretches were not accessible to you or were too intense, you can always do them seated. So take your right arm out in front of you, draw your right shoulder away from your ear, and then point your right fingers down. Take your left hand and press the hand, and you should feel this in your forearm. And then flex your hand, point your fingers up, take your left hand and press your fingers back. Keep your arm nice and straight as you press those fingers back. We'll do the left side. So extend your left hand out in front of you. Point your left toe or your left fingers down. Take your right hand and press that hand gently. Draw the left shoulder away from your left ear. One more breath here. And then point your left fingers up towards the sky as if you're pressing that hand into a wall. And then take your right hand, grab the fingers, and gently pull your fingers back. Your wrists should be feeling nice, a little bit warmed up, giving some love and care to them. And then release. Do some gentle wrist circles, nice and slow. And then you could just do some circles with your neck, whatever feels good to you. And that was it. All right, you guys, that was it. That was some stretches that you can do at home for your wrist, for your forearm, and for your neck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next Thursday. Thank you guys. Bye.